Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. This is going to be a mini juicing tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make this pineapple juice. It's also going to be a walking vlog, and hopefully you find it relaxing. We're going to try to tap into not only our physical health, but of course also our mental health. So sit back and relax and get ready to enjoy this vlog. And just in case you had a pretty stressful week or really busy week, I hope this older clip helps to put you in that Zen relaxed mode.
Basically, you have to keep it in the palm like this, flat. The ball has to be open, and then you go like this. 1, 2, 3. You let it go, and then you listen to the sound. You can sit on a chair or meditation cushion, however you like, floor, like this. You can go again. You can do that also. Everyone sounds differently, even though these two look same and same material, same price, same size, but it's not gonna sound same. So you need to pick your own soothing sound for yourself, by yourself. See?
Wow, that's pretty loud. That's cool.
We go to where these are made, hand pick each and every one of them.
Wow. Nice.
And this one is handmade and antique holder.
Oh, really?
Longer.
So that clip was recorded last year, and I really do find it fascinating, the Tibet bowls, singing bowls from Tibet. Really relaxing and very fascinating. Anyway, let's go ahead and make some pineapple ginger juice. We're going to be using a juicer. We're going to start also with some organic ginger, so definitely get some organic ginger, and a lemon. And because I happen to have some apples, I'm going to include that too. But you can honestly make this drink with just pineapple, lemon, and ginger. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and cut the pineapple. And the thing with this pineapple is that I bought it about a week and a half ago from the supermarket. It's a little bit overripe, but I'd rather make it or use it while it's really ripe than when it was hard and green. So you know the pineapple is ripe when it is fragrant, when you can smell it from across the room. If you go to the supermarket and you lift up the pineapple and you touch it and it's hard and you can't smell anything, then you know it's probably not ripe. So again, I left it out on the countertop for about a week and a half. A week was probably enough in this case. Anyway, it's okay. We can just cut off all the parts that we don't want or that aren't pretty. So I'm taking off the skin very easily. While peeling the pineapple, I try not to waste too much of it, meaning don't take off too much of the flesh with the skin. You know, some people do actually use the skin, or they boil the skin to make pineapple tea with it. But I'm not going to be boiling this or cooking this, so I won't be using the skin at all. The skin will be discarded. Now, I wish I had a goat to give it to. Anyway, I will be using the core or the center of the pineapple, which is usually hard and not usually sweet. But in this case, this pineapple is so sweet and really ripe, so the core is fine to use. So I'm going to be using majority of my pineapple. Okay, here's my organic ginger. And this is a generous amount of ginger. I really like the peppery flavor, the little kick it gives to the pineapple juice. And I think when I was in New York a couple of years ago and my brother gave me some pineapple juice made by a friend that had ginger, I was just hooked. So now whenever I make pineapple juice, I always add ginger. I also was showing you that you could scrape the skin off, but you really don't have to when you're using a juicer. So I'm cutting my apple, and like I said, using an apple with the pineapple ginger drink is totally optional. You can make this drink without the apple. Just make sure you remove the seeds because of course you don't want the seeds in the drink. Now I'm going to use some of that lemon on top of my apples so they don't go dark. But majority of my lemon I will peel and actually throw into the juicer along with the rest of the fruit. So there's my ginger, my pineapple, my apple, my lemon. We are ready to go. I'm sure you know that pineapples are super healthy for you, really good for you. And majority of the pineapple, of course, is mostly water. But it also has carbs, it also has protein, it has a ton of vitamins. Specifically, it has a ton of vitamin C. 132% per serving of vitamin C, which I'm sure you know is good for so many things. It protects against scurvy, it helps boost the immunity, and is just overall really good for you. So definitely include pineapple in your diet every once in a while. It also apparently has a little bit of vitamin A in it, as well as minerals such as copper, manganese, and folates. Also interesting, it contains an enzyme called bromelain, which helps digest food and help break down protein. It also is thought to have some anti-cancer properties, and it definitely helps with arthritis and indigestion. So this drink is just amazing. And of course, you know, the ginger in it also has some significant medicinal properties, which, you know, not just for flavoring, but also for nausea and vomiting, for arthritis, for diabetes, even menstrual cramps, morning sickness have all been attributed to be helped by ginger. So I don't know, this is not only delicious, this to me is like a medicinal drink. And I'm just so happy that I can make it in the comfort of my home. And so can you, honey. So can you. Just get a nice juicer, an inexpensive juicer, or even just a little blender. You know, I don't even think that you have to have a juicer for this. I think you could probably do this with a blender as long as you strain it. But it's so good. Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. It's been raining pretty much most of the day. It's stopped now, but ooh, it's cold. I don't know when it's really gonna be spring. But plants are coming back. They are coming back. I definitely need some more plants. And I plan to change this washed out looking umbrella. Just not very, what's the word? For me, inspiring. I need a bright, clean one. This one's been a few years old. Yeah, looks a little dingy. But it's too cold right now to garden. Okay. I've already finished almost half of mine, and I'm going to take it upstairs and do some work. I'll take this up to Kenton. Hey, boo-boo. Taste it. I want to see your.
Is there any rum in it?
No, there's no rum in it. Just taste it. Taste it.
How am I supposed to study without rum?
Very funny. What do you think?
It's good.
Right,
like
it's quite
ginger.
good, right? Oh yeah, the ginger gives it a little kick.
It's fresh pineapple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell because it doesn't have that acid. You know, they put a sorbic acid in it.
Right, or whatever else they put in there. But yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, I feel like I lost a pound already.
That's silly. So my laptop has been acting up, so I'm going to need to get a new one. And I haven't decided if I want to get an Apple or another Dell. I kind of like both, but I've gotten used to using both. But it would make my life easier if it was an Apple, because then I can sync it with my phone. Because currently I have an Apple desktop that when I'm at home, I sync to my phone, and it just makes it easier to transfer information. But, you know, I always had this laptop to use to travel, but it's a Dell. So here's my Apple desktop. This is the large one, the really large one. This is where I edit YouTube videos, but I also can do work, regular work or medical work or writing work from here. So that's why I'm thinking maybe my next laptop should be an Apple, because then it would all be Apple. My phone's an Apple, this is an Apple. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm working on my CME, which is my continuing medical education, and this is something that's required by all physicians in order to maintain an active medical license. So for those of you that don't know, I am a physician, but I have chosen not to work in clinical medicine at this time because I wanted to explore the life of a content creator and explore my creative side and artistic side. But I honestly still get to bounce back and forth between the arts and medicine. So in order to maintain an active license, I do what I have to do because I want to maintain my license in New York, which I still have, and my medical license also in North Carolina. But I know it's hard for some people to understand that you could go from medicine, you know, such a serious career, and then want to post videos. Of course, it's a lot more than posting videos and making Instagram reels and all of that. There's a lot of work behind the scenes. And, you know, I just look at it this way. I have one life, and I know that I am talented to do more than one thing. So why not explore? I will be honest, though, and say it is scary. Sometimes it feels very scary, you know, not to know whether you're making the right choice or not. You know, when you're learning to pivot career, especially later in life, there's a certain level of insecurity. But in the end, you have to trust your intuition. You know, people will have lots of opinions, and they're coming from their own limited experience. No one can walk in your own shoes. So you just have to learn to make the decision for yourself. This feels like English spring. So cold. Ooh.
46.
So we're trying to go for a walk, but it's not feeling very successful. There's a chance we might turn back because it's too cold. It's literally, it went from like 70s, 80s. Today it's like 46 right now. 46. Oh, Lord.
The wind.
Yeah, it's quite breezy. You may not be able to tell, but it's quite breezy. At least the grass in many areas is really green with all the rain and with all the rain and cooler weather. How pretty that grass is. Roses are coming in. So I guess it does feel like spring, you know? You see all the irises. These are irises here. Under these trees is like my favorite spot. Yeah, I like when you can come up like this because it's like, ooh, you could almost touch it if you're watching. Yeah, it definitely rained.
Keep going.
I don't think we've ever walked down this area, have we?
The cul-de-sac.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe. Just look how lush this grass is. It's like really lush. So yes, it's spring.
I think they treat it.
You think they treat it?
Yeah, I look at some of the neighbors. They don't have.
Right. Right. So yeah, this is likely treated grass.
They have landscape.
Right. Versus say across the street over there. See, the grass looks pretty basic. Like around those trees, you can see grass is pretty basic. I like looking at homes like that blue gray house. That one with the red door. I don't know if you can see it's got a red door, but it does. Walking uphill. What was I thinking wearing a skirt? Ooh, it feels like work. This is definitely walking uphill. Ooh. Oh my God, Boo, this feels like a treadmill. Oh, look. Look what happens when you let hydrangeas grow free, not in a pot. Really pretty. Definitely going uphill. That house is super high. Ooh. That one is really high up there. Oh, this is pretty. I've always wanted to live high up on the hill. Because you imagine you're driving uphill. You're not walking uphill. But in this case, we were walking uphill. Oh, okay, we're on the top now. I'm gonna look down again and see. Woo! Kenton's already turned there. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a windy, high up hill. Now we're on somewhat even ground. That's one way to warm up, is go for a walk. You're lonely? Go for a walk. You're bored? Go for a walk. You're too fat? Go for a walk. You don't know what to do? Go for a walk. You need some inspiration? Go for a walk. You need to burn some calories? Go for a walk. It's like almost like little cottages in this area, right? It has this like cottagey feel. I would say these are medium-sized homes by American standards. They're not large, but they're not super small either. My mom loves when a house has dormers. You see those projections on the roof? Yeah. She kept saying, my house has to have dormers. They have to have dormers. Here's a really nice lawn. See, it was soaked. Like that red door. Here's one of my favorite southern trees, the magnolia. This one's a young tree. Well, there are 3 of them actually. Ooh, I wanted to show you this plant is flowering. This is the first time it's flowered this year. I mean, it flowers every year, but it's kind of cool that it flowered indoors because sometimes it doesn't flower until I take it outside. But look, see? This is the peace lily. This is actually the next day or the day after I made the pineapple juice. I have a little left. Ah, only a little left. Ah! What is this? This is not even anything. Anyway, Kenton also made some pea soup. I'll show you the pea soup. So let's see. I'm not always a big fan of pea soup. Like it has to be, I don't know, you know, I have to be in the mood for it. And of course, today is a little chilly, so I guess it's perfect. Like, what's your favorite soup? Are you a fan of pea soup? Yeah, I think, you know, this, you know, split pea soup, that's what this is, but I don't know what this meat is. I thought it was meatballs, but I don't think so. Anyway, we will find out. I think I'll change spoons because, you know, trying to pour soup with a stew spoon is not ideal. So let's get this. Yeah, this is a soup spoon instead. So not gravy, soup. Funny is I always find it interesting how like Africans call gravy soup. You know, when someone says, oh, I'm going to have soup and something, you know, usually it's like soup and eba, or this is the soup to go with the rice, you know. So a lot of Africans will say soup, but in my head I know they are referencing gravy, whereas soup for, I guess, many Westerners is soup, sort of the liquid that you have by itself as a standalone. You know, you might have soup with bread or crackers or just by itself. So anyway, comment below, do you say soup to mean, you know, soup standalone, or do you say soup to mean a stew? I don't know. I just thought, I know it's not that major, but yeah, just an observation. You hear the dogs? You hear the dogs? They're about to get on my nerves. These are the neighbors' dogs. They've got 5 dogs in the house. Okay, when it comes to animals, I don't mind. I actually don't mind other people having animals, but right now I don't want any. I don't want any. And yeah, when it comes to dogs, I'm not one of those people who have dogs in my bed or dogs on my couch. No, that's just not us. Especially the type of big dogs that these people have. They have like five big dogs. Not the little like toy dogs, the cute little toy dogs. No, they have big outdoor dogs. So I'm like, you know, I know it sounds judgmental, but I'm like, there's no way that house doesn't smell bad. There's no way. There's no way you can have 5 dogs. But correct me, maybe you guys have dogs and you have products in your house, or you have different things you do to make the house not smell bad. But I cannot imagine. Anyway, I wonder if those dogs can hear me. All of a sudden they're quiet now. He started back. See, you hear? Anyway, I'm out here because I wanted to look at these garden beds, or these old garden beds that we have, because I think it's time to start digging them up and planting my tomatoes and peppers. So I wanted you to see right now there's nothing. For those who asked about my garden, it ain't gardening yet, or I haven't done anything. We need to mow the back of this yard. Just look at that. That's not cute. Not cute. All right, we have another bed here. You can even see the chicken wire that the boys put up for me. And yeah, I definitely need to come and dig this all up. We need maybe some fertilizer. So that's a project to do. Here's some dandelion, which is considered a weed. Well, it's a weed, but actually if you know, can grow it organically and you don't worry about whether it's dirty or not, it can actually be eaten in salad, or you can give it to your pets. Yeah. But we're not gonna do that today. Ooh, can you see the little buds? These are going to be lemons. And there's the little flower coming through. So yeah, is doing well. This is what it looks like. It's in a pot. And during the winter, we had it inside, and then I brought it out a few weeks ago. Well, we've been having to bring it in and out and in and out, depending on this crazy North Carolina weather. About a month ago, remember, the hydrangeas got cut down to look like little sticks. See, they're coming back. And I told you this is a pot I've had literally for, hey, I don't know. I would say I've had this pot literally with these plants for almost 10 years. No lie. Definitely over 6. Yeah, definitely over 6 or 7 years. God is good. And there's the second pot. That's doing even better. I'm telling you, man, those dogs, obnoxious. Well, actually, they don't bother me. I just hope they don't bother you. Okay, folks, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed watching me make the pineapple juice and that you're going to try it yourself. Of course, there are different variations to make it. But yeah, let me know how you make yours differently. You know, sometimes you can make it where the ginger is the star, or you can make it where the pineapple is the main star. Anyway, let's go in, and I hope to see you, hope to see you, you'll be watching this on Wednesday, so I hope to see you again on Friday, and if not on Friday, definitely on Sunday, because hopefully you see the pattern. I always try to have a video on Sundays, and if I'm very productive, I have one on Wednesday and Friday as well, so at least twice a week. So, thumbs up for your girl, and I will see you soon. Bye.